Lizzie erased Meg's existence, subtly exposing all her dirty motives, sick of their selfish excuses. Meghan Markle's ex-pal has accused her and Prince Harry of letting the Queen down by selfishly abandoning her at Prince Philip's memorial. Lizzie Cundy insists Harry should have had disgraced Prince Andrew's role of walking the Queen into Westminster Abbey. Instead, the Duke of Sussex stayed at his £11 million Californian mansion with wife Meghan, blaming his absence on a row over police protection, despite visiting the Netherlands in 2 weeks for the Invictus Games. The former model has slammed the excuse, and believes public opinion is turning on the couple. "It was pretty low and incredibly selfish of him and Meghan," Lizzie told The Sun. "Prince Harry should have been there. Forget his moaning and his whinging and his swipes about the country, he should put his grandmother first. People are getting sick of their excuses and the need for people to feel sorry for them. It's playing the poor me card and there's only so much you can take. The excuses are getting worse. They're getting tedious and no one is interested anymore." Prince Andrew, often dubbed his mother's favourite son, walked arm in arm with the 95-year-old monarch as he guided her down the aisle through Westminster Abbey. It marks Andrew's first public appearance since he paid a £12 million settlement to Virginia Giuffre to drop her civil sex assault case brought against him in the US. Lizzie continued, "To have Prince Andrew walk the Queen in just goes to show how much grief she's in. It speaks volumes that she had to have her second son, after all those allegations, walk her in the Abbey. I know it's the royal family, but it's a grieving family, people forget that. Harry knows grief. He lost his mother and knows the anguish his grandmother will be going through. To see Prince Andrew being the one with her instead, you just couldn't believe it, could you? She didn't have Harry there, which is what made it even more heartbreaking to watch. He let her down. It would have been amazing if Prince Harry would have been the one to walk the Queen in. If he put all his woes aside and everything that's gone on, the interview, the book. Everyone would have thought how fantastic that he's come to support her. It would have been so wonderful if Harry had thought, just once, I'm going to put someone else's feelings before mine and not be selfish. That move of not going has backfired. The majority of people will say the little bit of sympathy we did have has been lost." In other news, Lan Sugar has taken a cheeky swipe at Meghan Markle after she attempted to trademark the word archetypes. The word archetypes has Latin and Greek origins and is believed to have first entered the UK at some point in the 1540s. The Duchess of Sussex entered an application to the United States Patent and Trademark Office last month by Archul Audio, one of Meghan and Prince Harry's several businesses. Lord Sugar has now had his say on Twitter and suggested the former actress should have contacted him for help in trademarking the word. Writing to his 5.2 million followers, the business mogul reacted directly to the news of the application and penned, "Should have gone to @TM_wizards" followed by a crying laughing emoji. In December last year, the 75-year-old announced that he was investing in Trademark Wizards, which is a firm of established and experienced trademark practitioners who are experts in all aspects of brand protection. Speaking in a promotional video at the time, Lord Sugar said, "One type of intellectual property right is your trademark, which includes your business name, logos, slogans, sub-brands, and in some cases your personal name and nicknames." He continued, "When it comes to my businesses, I don't mess around or take any risk when it comes to protecting my trademarks and intellectual property." Earlier today, April 6, the entrepreneur spoke on Twitter about Trademark Wizards once again and said, "It's so important to protect your brand name and trademarks. For the past 10 years, I've used a TM_wizards for this and now I've invested in them." Meghan and Harry signed a deal with Spotify to host and produce podcasts, estimated to be worth around £18 million, in late 2020. The mum of two wants to take ownership of the word archetypes, where the use is in the fields of cultural treatment of women and stereotypes facing women. The Suits star may have difficulty using the name, however, as she could face legal battles from other companies who also use the word in their names, such as the skincare business, Archetypes. Meghan's podcast is expected to be released later this summer and is set to explore and subvert the labels that hold women back.